Some of the parts that we have to work with are so minuscule that even the warmth of our breath can cause them to move across the bench. It does require a lot of focus. You get used to it, the more time you spend at the bench, the more comfortable you come, because obviously the more engaged with the watch you are, the better job you're going to do. It's simple things like moderating your breathing to make sure you don't affect any of the parts, whether you breathe on them too heavily and the condensation will form on the movement later on and cause corrosion of the materials. When you are in your little musical bubble, listening away to whatever it is, and you focus on watchmaking, you really can lose hours. When you're able to completely detach yourself from the world around you and get really into what you're doing, you can just fly through the work. The most satisfying thing about watchmaking for me is when I've completed a service and I get to drop the balance wheel into the watch and see it come to life and it starts breathing, it starts oscillating, which means that you haven't killed the patient. I feel that we're on the forefront of a renaissance in the watchmaking industry, that we're going to be part of a new generation of British watchmakers that will be able to affect the country's reputation worldwide. I care about the history of horology, and I'd like to be a part of that personally, just to be there while these changes are happening and while we're making the efforts to push forward the manufacturing abilities of this country, which is something that's been lost.